Hey, so today's video is gonna be a lot less lighthearted than the stuff that I typically put out. Just because I feel like my channel has started growing. I'm not like huge or anything like that, but my channel has started growing, and I feel like obviously with that, people are expecting content from me. So I feel like I need to give a little bit of an explanation as to why I'm just not putting out as much as I was initially. If you come across this video and then you go look at the rest of my channel, you're gonna see that it has like completely died down. And I'm just at a really rough spot in life right now. That's all it is to it. I feel like I am failing at life. I don't feel like it's right now, it's so hard for me to even look at myself in this camera because I just don't feel any positive emotions looking at myself. Like depression and anxiety are real, and they're wearing at me. They're taking me down. I just feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm just not happy. I had my dream job. I got fired from my dream job because I'll see if I can find the picture of how bad I hit that truck. But yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. And I couldn't do nothing but take that on the chin. Like it is what it is, bro. Like when they make a decision, what are you gonna do? I did try to appeal it actually, and that just didn't do anything either. So what can I say? But that was June of last year, and I've honestly been in a really deep depression since then because I was making easily 4 times the amount of money that I'm making now. So it's hard when you struggle so long and then you get your chance and then you fuck it up. And so now you just have to sit in those consequences. And so the plan was to go back to school, which I'm still going to try to do, but now I have to figure out how in the absolute fuck I'm going to pay for it. So what would have been no problem out of pocket beforehand, no problem. Okay, when I say no problemo, none. Is now a struggle because I don't know if y'all know, Department of Education being up in the air, my financial aid. I don't know about everybody else, but mine is up in the air. And so now I have to kind of pivot because my way out of my situation just kind of got ripped from up under me. Like, y'all, I don't even make enough money to pay my car note with one check. My car note is like $500. Yeah. So let that sink in. If I didn't have my man, there's no way I would have re-signed this lease, and I don't know what the fuck I would be doing. To be honest with you, I just don't know. I don't know. And it's just, I've never really been in a position like this to where I couldn't just switch over into something else, make more money automatically, and now I'm cool. Like, I have been really struggling. This job market sucks. I don't need to tell y'all that. Y'all know if you've been applying for a job in the past 2 years, you know it sucks. Like this is hard, and I don't want this video to come across as me just sitting up and complaining and crying about the situation that I know millions of other people not only are going through but have it worse. Like, I'm filming in my car, but I'm not living in it. So I'm grateful for that in itself, but I just cannot help but feel like an utter failure. And I've never felt failure in my life. So this is hard. This is an adjustment. I'm not gonna cry in this video. I'm gonna cry when I get back home. I just feel stuck. I feel like for at least the past, since COVID, not even since COVID, my whole life I feel like I've been on a hamster wheel, constantly just going. Specifically since COVID, it's just been worse. Like, it's just been so hard. I've been homeless since COVID. I've had to live out of a freaking motel, and to pull myself out of homelessness and pull myself out of living in a fucking hotel to still feel like I'm scratching and clawing. This shit is so defeating. And my biggest thing is, I know for a fact I am not the only person feeling like this, going through this, or struggling with this. But it just feels so fucking alone. And not even in the sense where I don't have anybody I can talk to. I could call somebody up and talk to them about this. I literally have already talked to my man about this, and we've come up with a plan and everything. But y'all, it's just the every day in between trying to be better and dealing with the shit that is negatively impacting you, but motivating you to be better. It's just such a mental strain. And y'all, I work in a call center. It's just frustrating. I work in a call center, and the mental toll of that, it's breaking me. I feel completely devoid empathy, compassion, patience. It's all gone because I have to deal with the everyday struggles. Well, let me backtrack. I have to deal with people being assholes to me, people being mean to me, back-to-back calls, people yelling at me, getting frustrated, not listening to me, just full blown ignoring the words that are coming out of my mouth or the words that are in front of them for them to read, only to still not be able to get by. Like, somebody even made a comment that, oh, you and your man must go 50-50. We going more like 90-10. And I just do what I can around the house to make the house a home because at this point, what the fuck else do I have to offer? You know? I feel like a fucking loser. I feel like I'm gonna be 30 and I'm not gonna have shit to show for it. Which, when I tell other people about that, they're just like, oh no, this is just becoming more of the norm these days where people are not really getting it together for real until, they're 30, 30 to 35. And it's just like, bro, I've always, in everything that I do in life, I have always been an overachiever. So to be in a position where I feel like I'm not even on a universal scale that everybody's going to understand. If we're on a grade scale, life, I've always been an A. Now I'm definitely feeling like life is like a D. It could be worse. It's not the worst it's ever been. But fuck, bro, this shit is just demoralizing. But I know I got a plan so I can pull myself out of this. But just until then, like, this shit is just draining. Every day is draining. Like, I wake up and just feel like I wake up, I do my yoga and my Pilates and stuff, but I don't give a damn what nobody say. Money definitely helps with happiness. It's not gonna cure all your problems for sure, and I get that. Like, I've been in a place where I was comfortable and I still had problems, but goddamn, what people do not understand is when you don't have to worry about finances, shit's so much easier. You can focus on the other things that everybody else deal with all the depression and all the anxiety, and you can afford the therapy. Y'all, I haven't been to therapy. My great grandma died last year. Right after that, my boyfriend's daughter was with us before that. Boyfriend's daughter came, grandma, my great grandma died, and then she ran away from us. But she's safe now. She's with her mom, so everything is cool. But like that shit, yeah, that shit broke me. That shit hurt more than losing my job. And then I lost my job a few months after that. So yeah, last year was tough. Last year was really tough. But I made it. Just like I'm gonna make it through this. I just gotta stick to my plan and I'm gonna make it through this. We're gonna make it through this. It's at a point where I'm just so tired of bouncing back from failure. I'm so tired. I am so tired. And the days that I feel like this, the moments I feel like this, it just encourages me to make sure that if I have kids, they're not going through this shit. They're not going through this shit. They're not going through this shit. We're gonna have property. And push come to shove, they're gonna be able to sustain themselves off the grid. Because I can't do this to another person. I can't, nobody should have to feel like this. Nobody should feel like no matter what you do, it's not enough. It's never enough. I'm trying to get out of this negative talk because at the end of the day, I have a plan and I do believe it can be successful. Like I said, I work in a call center that basically the goal of my company is to fully digitalize the patient, I guess, healthcare experience. so much as far as your records go. Getting your records, obtaining your records, seeing your records, basically getting the all of America on my chart is essentially the best way I can really put that into terms. So with that, there's so many different positions, so many different avenues in this company. So since I'm not gonna be able to pay for school, my next course of action is to study my butt off to become a certified medical coder. So that way I can transfer within my same company. And if I can transfer within my same company is actually ideal. I would like to stay with the same company on my resume. But if that means I can just land something else, even better. But with my job, my company is Monday through Friday. So really try to keep that. And after that, that'll definitely come with a pay bump. And with that pay bump, then I can start working on putting money back and saving up for me to go through my cybersecurity classes and things of that nature. Because while I did find a really, 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 really good free resource, it's not going to certify me. Not going to be able to get certified for free. Even with the billing and coding, I found books that I can use to help me study, so I don't really have to pay for a course. But that test is still $400. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that because I know that realistically, that's just gonna have to be my way. I've never been able to rely on the government for anything. That's just never been my life. The government does not support me in shit. My mama couldn't get food stamps with us. I couldn't get food stamps. I still, to this day, can't pay all my motherfucking bills, and guess who still ain't getting no goddamn food stamps? So I understand that it's fuck me because I don't have kids. Fine. But that just means I have to make my own way. And that's, for a lot of us. A lot of us are sitting here thinking, if shit is this hard for me, why in the fuck would I add another easily $50,000 to my life? That don't even make sense. That's stupid. So anyway, back to my plan. I'm hoping that with that, even with just when I get onto the billing and coding, that'll help me. From the job description, it looks like I'm not talking to people as much. So that'll help. Being on the phones with people, the customer service, I just can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I really cannot. Like, the best way I can put this into perspective for you guys, I got a receipt right here. Okay, now I hand you this receipt and you ask me, what's my order number? That's kind of what my everyday is. And I don't believe in coddling people who just don't try. So that level of frustration all day really just gets to me. And that's all customer service is helping people who don't try. Like, I know you watching this, you're going to think, well, I'll go and look for stuff and then I'll go and search and search and search and search, and I don't go into somebody until I have to. You are a blessing. And I hope you get everything you want in life. But that is not the majority of people. Period. So it's so emotionally taxing. It has jaded me so much that I'll be 28 in August and I feel dead inside. My spark is gone. My joy is gone. And the only way I'm going to get that back is a career change. So I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm glad I really got this off my chest. I'm going to edit this, put it up, and we got this, y'all. We got this. We got this. We are going to keep a level head. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to make it. I don't care if this video gets 2 views. Me, you, and you, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this because I believe in us. We're smart enough, and we're tough enough, and we're resilient enough. We got this. We got this. I'm about to go cry. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all day. Bye.